Hello everyone, welcome to a new stream, a new game. Tonight we are crazy enough to try this versus a huge game, Gothic, classic game, very much loved by both of us. I'm together with Kovic. Hello Kovic.
Hello.
As you can see on his side, uh, we have the Gothic Classic. Sorry, I have my phone here and I had sound from it. So Kovic is gonna play the Gothic Classic PC version, and I'm gonna play the PlayStation 5 version, which I bought physical. We'll try to see the differences between versions, and we'll probably do we'll try to do the same quests to see how they change, what they changed in the game, and we agreed that we'll do this for a few streams, and if it's something that you enjoy and also us, we'll go for it till the end. Maybe we know how big this game is. There is another version of Gothic which I highly recommend to try if you want to try the classic version and you have a Switch. Is Gothic Classic. It has a new UI, very good controlling scheme for a console, and this version I think it will be very soon released on Xbox and PlayStation 5 also, maybe PC, I hope. But what Kovic has there is the classic PC version. You can see is using DG Voodoo to as a wrapper for what version of DirectX was original Gothic? 8?
It's either 8 or 7. I'm not quite sure, but considering how much issues it can have on modern graphics cards, if you ran the original executable, I would dare it to say it's 7.
Yeah, most probably is Gothic is from 2000, so 26 years ago. Anyway, I'm very much surprised yet how good this game still is, the classic version. And you'll see, I played a few hours into the remake and I liked what I saw. You'll see how they reimagined this classic. Welcome, CTR 55, Silvio, Robert. Welcome to the stream. We are glad you have joined us tonight. And yeah, we'll go to the main game now. We'll start at the same time. Of course, Kovic wants to play this in his native language, so the subtitles are in Czech on his screen, but we have English on my side, and the sound comes from the PlayStation 5 version. So we'll need to adjust the difficulty on my side because the Gothic didn't have the difficulty originally. So I will play on Gothic difficulty, which presumably is the same difficulty that was in the original. So I will choose Gothic. Kovic doesn't need to choose anything because it's already, I mean, it's a default difficulty on the classic version. Welcome, Kone. Welcome to the stream. How are you? Okay, I will not change anything here. So when you are ready, we can start.
Ready and hovering.
3, 2, 1, go!
The kingdom of Mertana, united by King Robar II. During the long years of his reign, he was able to defeat all foes of his realm. All except one.
Enough! Get me the damn maid! God!
They changed a bit the intro.
The war against the orcs took its toll, and the prisoners of the realm were to pay the price. The king needed swords for his army. Every man guilty of a crime, no matter how insignificant, was forced to work in the ore mines of Khorinis. To make it impossible for them to escape, the king sent out the best magicians of the kingdom to create a magic barrier around the entire valley. I was one of them. Something disturbed the delicate structure of magic. We were trapped inside our own barrier. During the years, there were many attempts to open the barrier, but nothing worked. Nobody could get out. 1 second of negligence was enough for the prisoners. Wait a second. We don't have to... The Valley of Mines was now under the control of the convicts.
We got him by the balls. He has to pay it.
The king had no choice. He had to negotiate. He needed the ore. Month after month, the king supplied everything the prisoners needed.
And now he's in 9G on my side.
Month after month, they brought the ore to the edge of the barrier in exchange. Until the present day, another convict was brought to the cliff. He did not know, but he would change everything.
In the name of King Robar II, bearer of the Scepter of Varant, I sentence this convict to...
Stop! Convict, I've got an offer to make you. This letter must reach the leader of the Magicians of Fire.
You're wasting your time.
You may choose your own reward. They will give you anything you ask for.
Very well. I will take your letter. On one condition. Spare me the rest of his nonsense.
Let's wait,
Dare
Kovic,
keep silent.
to sync.
Right, send him in.
To be in sync, I mean. And Kone is asking what version are you playing? The GOG, and if you are using any mods.
I didn't want to talk over the cinematic, but I can talk about my setup. I am using the Steam version, and I considered
Leave him alone.
using some mods, but I don't like how it runs through some sort of launcher, so I am just launching the executable directly, which is actually DRM-free, even from Steam. So I think it comes pre-installed with the player kit 1.8, so a bit of fixes. Could probably fix it up more, but I mean it works fine. It worked fine.
Takes care of you, lad. Let's leave it at that.
Even
now, if you plan on staying alive
by
in here,
default, so
you should stay in
I
chat
think it's
with
gonna
me
be
for a
okay.
minute so I can show you the ropes.
And
Your choice, though. If you want to run off
with
to
the
what you
fixes,
do,
it
I ain't
actually does render fine for me, even despite the
Okay, I need to move myself away.
even despite the old rendering API. But I wanted to cap the game's FPS, and that's why I use DG Voodoo to wrap it. And I have it capped to 30 FPS.
Okay, so Kovic, you can confirm if we have the same options because you are using the Czech subtitles. Welcome, Antonio. CTR 55 is saying that the new game looks how he remembered the old game, of course. Kone said that he couldn't make the GOG version to run at all. I think the Steam version comes pre-installed with some more patches, no? As you said earlier, Kovic. At least with the new renderer. Well, I'm surprised that the GOG doesn't have that. Okay, so in terms of options, dialogue options.
I have one more, and also my game got stuck with the alt tabbing during dialogue, I think.
Ah,
Yeah. It is a bit picky, clearly. So I'll just restart. Sorry
okay.
about that. If I turn the share on, it should just all snap back into place, right?
Okay. I'll wait for you. Or yeah, let's. You can skip the intro, no?
Yeah.
Okay, so I see that you have more than 2 options.
Yeah, there's an additional option. Why did you help me?
Okay, so let's start with what do I need to know about this place?
What do I need to know about this place?
We call it the Colony. We mine ore for King Robar, but I'm sure you already figured that out yourself. Well, at least us from the old camp do.
Old camp?
Yes, there are 3 camps inside the barrier. The old one, the new one, and the swamp camp. The old is the biggest, and it was also the first.
I think this is going to be a trend that Remake expands stuff, sort of stretches it longer.
Clearly, but it will be interesting to see all the new additions incorporation when we compare with the original classic. So I will go with this. I don't know if we'll be able to keep in sync with the dialogue because
the old camp to pursue
as you said,
stupid breakout plans. The new campers, for example, work with.
Okay, you know what? You convinced me. I'll see if I can
blow up the barrier
quickly
by
change the language.
They've saved up a pretty pile of nuggets for that.
And that other camp?
That would be the swamp camp.
Because I don't feel like translating all the time.
Spend all day smoking swamp weed and praying to some god they believe will lead them to freedom.
Kovic getting the full retro experience with crashing and all.
Don't waste your time with these fools. The barrier ain't going nowhere. That's the first lesson any freshie should get into his head.
Tell me more about
English.
We control the biggest mine in the valley. That makes sense. Rather, our leader Gomez, the biggest wolf in the cage.
So I'll relaunch one more and hopefully the last time.
Once a month, we send the king a big fat shipment, and he sends us whatever we ask for in return.
And he's okay with that?
What's he gonna do? Send his army into a dome it would never get out of again? His soldiers would desert before they did that. We have him by the balls, and he knows it. You can get your piece of the cake, too. All you have to do is join our camp.
What can you tell me about the barrier?
Other than that there's no getting through, not much.
What would happen if I tried to walk out of here?
The same that happened to the last fool who had that brilliant plan.
So, how do I get to the old camp?
So nasty, even the scavengers won't touch what's left of you. Everything gets in, but nothing that lives goes out again. It's that simple.
If there's a way out of here, I'll find it.
So eager to get out of here, huh? And you only just got here.
Where do I get a weapon?
I don't have this.
Now you have the option.
Why did you help me? Yeah.
Why did you help me?
Because you needed help. If I hadn't stepped in, there's a chance Bullet and his lads would have killed you. That said, I also want to make you an offer.
I'm listening.
Yes, your little run-in with Bullet and his lads hopefully showed you that the colony is no place for lone wolves. If you want to survive, you gotta join one of the 3 camps sooner or later. I'm here to tell you that the old camp is your best bet.
How do I get to the old camp?
How do I get to the old camp?
Oh,
I see they structured
follow the
the
road to
dialogue a
canyon.
bit differently
Get
than
this.
the remake, than
Find
the
yourself a
original.
weapon first, though. The thoroughfares are somewhat safe, but
Because
there's
he already
plenty of
told me
wild
about the
animals roaming
camps.
area these days.
Welcome, Blue Screen. Blue Screen asked that if we talked with Mordrag. I didn't talk with him in the remake played. I'm curious how it is.
STR says it's not a genuine Polish old game without a game crash. Oh yes, the classic Polish game made in Germany.
And the original Gothic looks like some PSP version in comparison with the remake. Anthony is saying, but I find it very charming, and it's still very enjoyable. The classic version. The remake doesn't erase the classic, in my opinion.
No, I think it's the most similar to hitting the sweet spot of remaking the game faithfully, it being its own thing, like Black Mesa is. Black Mesa similarly doesn't invalidate the original version at all.
Yeah, I think the remake is very nice for new players, but also brings out enough new things and nostalgia for the old players, and changes a bit more. Where do I get the weapon?
Well, you can't take it from the trading post. This is old camp property. I tried the abandoned mine down the canyon, though. There's bound to be something.
Tell me about
Tell
this
me about
Gomez.
this Gomez.
What's there to tell? He's the biggest ore baron, the boss of the old camp, and the most powerful man of the colony.
Say I want to join Gomez and his guys. What do I do?
Talk to the warder at the castle entrance. Thoris, that's his name. He decides who gets to see Gomez and who doesn't.
And then what?
You'll figure it out.
Okay.
Where is this bullet now?
Probably back in the old camp. He and his lads came here to pick up the king's shipment. If you plan on taking him on, though, be careful. He's a damn good fighter.
This is the greatest Polish game that Polish wish they made.
Well, but they made
Honestly.
Witcher, so they have their own game.
Yeah. And they made the expansion for Gothic 2, Mirtana, no? Chronicles of Mirtana.
Oh, you mean the mod game,
yeah,
Archolos?
which
yes,
is very good.
That's incredible. I think it's the best Gothic.
Yeah, my opinion also.
Your guys just nearly beat
Well,
me
I'm
to death.
done with Diego.
Why would I join your camp?
Look, kid,
He's
I'm
nothing
not gonna
more
stand
to
here
say.
and try to win you over. Yes, Bullet is a bastard, but in a way, what he and his guys did to you was a good lesson. Strength and reputation. Those will be your biggest assets in here, and you, as of now, have neither. So yeah, that's how it is. Just
Ah,
like
yes,
I've been here
the
a long
iconic
time.
sound
I'm telling
that you
you,
hear
best
when you
chances
enter
are
a
with
new
us.
chapter
Take it
and
or
also
leave it.
level up.
It's all the same to me.
That's the one thing I cannot forgive. They didn't include this sound
I
in
have
the
a letter
remake.
for the
They have a
highest fire
different
mage.
sound.
That's so.
It's nowhere
Yes.
near as good.
Some mage gave it to me before they threw me in.
Interesting. Consider yourself lucky that the mages and I aren't
Which
on
is
the
a
best
shame,
terms.
because in most other
Anyone
things,
else would
the
have happily
remake
slit your
is
throat for that letter.
incredibly faithful in the sound
Most
and
folk in
music
here are dirt poor.
department,
Mages
which is
are
no
only paid
surprise
good
because
nuts
it
to
was
the helpers.
scored
So
by
do
the
yourself a
original
favor and keep
composer,
your mouth shut about
Kai
this until you meet
Rosenkrantz.
an actual mage. Unlikely as it is for someone in your position.
Why not?
The mages live in the old camp castle, and only Gomez's guys are allowed in there. But if you're lucky, you might run into Torres in the outer
They
ring.
hide anything
He's
down.
the only one ever leaves the castle.
I'll be
Actually,
going.
never checked.
Thanks for the help.
Don't mention it. Feel free to tag along if you want. If not, see you in the old camp. And one more thing. You can read, can't you? Take these notes. They might just keep you alive.
Okay, let's compare a bit this area.
there's gonna be a huge difference immediately because the exchange place in the remake has been expanded to an actual area with a couple guards here.
Yeah, you don't have this area in the original.
It's completely desolate in the original, which is a bit strange in terms of the lore, because it should be one of the most important places in the colony. The only supply point for the whole valley.
We have a... Ooh.
And I can't really explore in there because of the barrier. For you, it's not really relevant right now because in the remake, really the only place where you can interact with the barrier is the swamp camp, because the barrier is in the open ocean. But if I may spoil how the barrier works in the remake, is okay?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, in the remake, you need to enter the barrier in order to start taking damage, and then it burns you and kills you. But in the original, in fact, I can make a save and demonstrate. In the original, the barrier strikes you way before you would actually approach it. It strikes you with lightning and deals about half your HP and then knocks you back. Okay, actually more than half HP. I'm nearly dead.
Okay, I'm not sure if I can replicate it here. It's
No,
away from the waterfall.
Exactly. Like I was saying, in the remake you don't have the opportunity to die here because the barrier starts above the waterfall. So you cannot get near enough. Because there is no lightning in the remake. They changed how the barrier kills you. It's a really small difference, but it's actually more user-friendly in the remake.
Okay. Let's see. Can I use them? Oh, I have a problem. I need to make your screen a little bit smaller.
Oh, right, the inventory. I forgot about the inventory. Move it to the other side. Yeah, that should be okay.
Okay. So
Well, it's still gonna be bad when you're shopping, but I don't think there's any place better. Oh, I'm stuck. Oh, no, I'm stuck. Saved.
Okay.
I won't spend too much time shopping. Now, what I wanted to do is I wanted to demonstrate why I kept my FPS at 30. Anybody who's played Gothic 1 knows that the best way to move is to jump constantly. And also, when your FPS is low enough, when you jump from a height, character keeps moving, which helps you move faster. Whereas if you uncap the FPS, the jump animation stops too early and he sort of like hits a wall midair and then falls straight down. Whereas with uncapped FPS, he falls in a more ballistic trajectory, more expected trajectory.
Did you arrive at this location yet? Yeah.
The Ori gate. You can talk with Ori the guard.
Okay.
We've always done it this way.
What's your job?
Keeping out the unwanted guests from the exchange zone. And by that, I mean the wankers from the new camp. You're the freshie they tossed in this morning.
By the way, did you adjust the color correction of the remake at all?
Bastards from the new camp. I'm with the
Oh,
old camp.
no, I don't think
Like
so.
all of us here at exchange.
I found it to be by default a bit too washed out, sort of Western looking. So I cranked up the saturation by +20, and that made it look more natural, in my opinion.
Yes,
But it's up to personal taste. You can really modify a lot in the options. You can also, I don't know if you noticed, there's a setting called Classic Camera, which makes it so that the camera is not to the right of your shoulder, like it's modern.
That's the one I'm using. That was the first
Right,
thing
I didn't notice.
I said.
What's so bad about this new camp?
It's chaos, that's what. It's every man out for
The
himself.
meat
down
bugs
there.
were very nice to me
Compared to them,
and died
the old
instantly.
camp's a bloody temple. Since we control the exchange
You have to
zone,
actually punch
the
them
new
in the
campers
original,
also don't
which
get any
is
fresh goods from the
not
outside.
always reliable.
That's why they got a gang of bandits who just steal whatever they can get their hands on.
A couple of guys beat me up when I got out of the water. One was wearing armor, just like yours.
Yeah. Fate of every freshie.
It has been obvious if you looked at my team
All
profile,
you
but I
kept
should
is the
mention that
friendly?
I've
Those
also been playing the
bastards.
remake
I'll give you that.
from
We
launch
just pay
day.
your protection
I have
money and
have
you'll be
maybe
fine.
30 hours on it. I'm in chapter 3 right now.
Any idea where I can find a weapon?
Maybe
Gonna be
try the
a nice
abandoned
opportunity
mine farther
to
down the
also
canyon. There could be some
remind
weapons.
myself
Don't
of the
settle for
original
first
as well.
pickaxe you can find though. They're heavy and slow. Use them as a last resort.
So, did you give any thought to which faction to join?
So
And
now I'm
I understood you wanted
I'm
to do
playing
the
the
same
remake
one.
separately, of course, and I actually am doing the same. I'm doing a comparison by myself. I mean, I play a bit the classic version on Switch too, and the remake, and I didn't join any camp yet in my playthrough, but I don't know. Let's vote. So we have the old
Ooh,
camp,
good
the
idea.
new camp, and the sleepers, no?
Yes.
If I remember correctly.
I saw a
This
woman
one
come in
with
the
I
goods
saw a
before they
woman
threw me
came
out.
in. This is
Couldn't help
an
her.
addition
Let's
because
put
we
it this
didn't.
way.
This wasn't a quest in the original.
The ore barons get what they ask for.
Okay, you're gonna make me
So the camp
compare,
trades women
because
for
I
ore.
think
Well,
you can also
they're
ask him
all
about the
convicts
woman.
just like us. But yeah, he does. His troops need the ore, so anything goes. It ain't as bad as it looks, though. The girls have an all
This is
right
the best
life in
jump
the
animation,
castle,
by the way.
I hope.
Any advice you can give me about the old camp?
Well, don't piss off the ore barons. That's a good start. Same goes for his warders. We are next in the chain of command. Oh, and the shadows may be lower than that, but they have a lot of
Now,
sway
one
as well.
disadvantage of me
So
playing
you
with
want them to be your
the
friends.
fixes
At the end of
is
the
that
day,
they fixed
just
the
think
flying
hard
glitch,
about who you're gonna piss
but
off
I'm not
in
sure
the
if they
end.
fixed
You're
the
a
ladders.
freshie,
So
so folk in
I
the
hope
old
I'll
camp
be
will see you
able
as
to
a
climb
digger
all the
by
ladders
default.
fine.
If you want any
without
respect round
issues.
here, you gotta be a shadow at the very least. Make sure you get to the camp safely.
Ah, fuck! Damn it! Ah, I need to load.
Crashed for you too?
No, but I attacked them by mistake because if you have something in your hand, you need to press L2 on
I see. The
PlayStation to
screen
not
share
attack them.
was stuck for me. That's why I thought you crashed. It's fine now.
But I will skip all the dialogue now.
How do you find the controls on gamepad? Because I'm playing the remake on the mouse and keyboard.
It's very, very good. I like the control a lot.
Really? I tried plugging a gamepad in, and I saw the mapping, and I thought it was terrible. So I went back to mouse and keyboard.
I don't know what you found terrible. I don't have any problem, but I play a lot of games with the controller. I really like, as I told you, the controls in the Switch 2 version of classic Gothic.
I didn't play that one, but I don't like how the combat moves are on the face buttons and the dodge key is who knows where. You know, I'm Dark Souls built, so I wanted something a bit more similar
What's
to
your
that
job?
layout.
But you
Keep
don't
out
have
unwanted
multiple
guests from the
options for the
exchange
layouts.
zone. And by that,
No, as far as I
you're
know,
the
you cannot
fleshy
change them
Yes, I
at
am.
all,
And here's some fun with
which is,
Jacob.
in my
okay.
opinion, a huge no-no in 2026.
He has.
Good.
What's so bad about
It's since
Anyway, I'm talking with Ori,
guys.
and there is an
Yeah.
option
Well,
here.
you
I
all-
saw a
These
woman being
bastards.
sent down with the goods.
Ah, okay.
I
So
saw a woman come in with the
Yeah.
goods before they threw me in.
I didn't
gonna happen to
remember
her?
this option in the
let's put
original.
it this
I
way.
had the impression is present only.
The ore barons get what they
That's
ask for.
like-
So the king trades women.
Well, it ain't as bad as it looks.
Any advice you can give?
Well, don't piss off. At the end of the day, if you want any,
Any idea where?
don't use them as a make sure you get.
Okay, I need to remember to save more fun.
Not now.
Do you get a quick save?
I don't know if I have a quick save. Contours, mappings.
Obviously, the
Yes, I
classic.
have a quick save. L1. Okay.
The classic RPG
Yes.
words of wisdom apply, which is
Yes.
save often and in many slots.
I don't think you have multiple quick save slots.
Well, on PC, it cycles through maybe 4 quick saves and 4
nice.
autosaves.
Then it's good.
This is something you cannot do in the remake. I went exploring outside the, let's say, intended playable area. Because there are no invisible walls here, so you can just jump anywhere. As long as it's not too slow. Let's take a look around the colony. The rendering distance is very small. So you can barely see anything. No huge vistas like in the remake. If you played with the DirectX 11 renderer mod, you could see the whole colony. But I'm playing with the original renderer.
Maybe it's better this way.
I think so too. I don't really like the changes in the DX11 render. And because all of the fancy effects get stored in the save files, the save files become huge and the game loads really slowly. It's acceptable for Gothic 1. It's barely acceptable for Gothic 2. It's completely unacceptable if you try to play Archolos with the DX11 render.
I wanted to point out to this area, which is a new addition. We don't have the key yet, but we'll be able to enter this mine,
Yes, right.
which is not explorable in the original. So we'll have a quest here, optional.
And you did the quest in your other playthrough?
No.
I have, so I know what's in store there. So how are your combat skills? I played on hard.
Yeah, I'm playing on hard
playthrough.
also.
I thought you did the
No.
intended.
And now I'm playing on Gothic, but by myself I started on hard.
Right, yeah. It's really hard. I
Yeah.
didn't realize how forgiving the original actually is in terms of damage received. If you play the remake on hard, you actually die in 2 hits
Yeah.
from everything.
And
So how are you feeling with combat? Because here we have the first mole rat.
Yeah, well, let me go there. Let me equip a weapon.
I'll say something that might be controversial. I think the combat system in the remake is more modern, it is more approachable, it is laced slightly with Dark Souls, which I like, but I do think the original is better. Even though it's complete jank and kind of broken, and you're basically stun locking every enemy or you die, but it's really predictable and the animations are fast, even when you're not skilled at all. The sword swings are quite fast, whereas in the remake it's kind of slow.
Anyway, it's more. I mean, it's easier on the remake. The combat.
You think so?
Yeah, the mechanic, at least it's easier.
Hello, Schwok.
So, everyone, let's start with the proposals about which section to...
Can you make the actual poll in the YouTube chat?
Yeah, I will make the poll.
Easier than tallying it up by hand. Now I climbed to the platform above the abandoned mine. This is where a few hidden enemies are, where you can get some additional XP early in the game. And for me, this area really communicates how the remake is more difficult at the beginning, because I always kill this at the start to get the experience, but in the remake I got my ass kicked.
Okay, old camp, new camp, sleeper. These are the options. Sleepers, let's say.
Swamp camp. Sect camp.
Okay, it's on. I like the quick save.
Yeah, originally didn't have a quick save, but you could enable it in the config. They said it was disabled by default because it's kind of broken. In the digital versions, it is actually enabled by default, so I can press F5 to quick save. Probably not gonna do it too much. I think I'll stick with the normal saves through the menu.
Okay, I need to catch up with you.
Yeah, I went up to the platform above the abandoned mine, so I want to get the XP. I was talking about how when I played the remake, I got my ass kicked here, because every mole rat kills you in 2 hits. But I was able to grind through those, also through the scavenger, and then I found the one goblin that's up here, and he actually destroyed me. He is scaled a bit more difficult in terms of stats in the remake, so I don't think you can fight him starting off. And he also just kills you because the goblins have a new attack in the remake. I'm sure you've noticed. They can throw rocks.
Okay. You know, I find it more easy than I remember it was Gothic the first time I played. This is the comparison I made in my head, not how I play now, classic Gothic.
Yeah, I guess that's fair. I mean, it was nice to play the remake, and it was challenging again. Whereas if I play the classic again, it's going to be walk in the park. You know, with my current knowledge, I would say that Gothic 1 is an incredibly easy game. Very unbalanced, so you can just get overpowered really easily.
I think all the Piranha Bytes are like this.
Well,
Piranha Bytes games.
I think Night of the Raven, Gothic 2, is always hard. Which was basically on purpose.
They had the same
Here's the
formula
problem.
anyway in all of their games, including Realism and Helix. Mr. Red Card, welcome. I found the level scaling in the remake is a bit different. In the original, you could be indestructible by the end of the game, where in the remake you could still get killed easily. I don't know yet, because I didn't play that much. As I saw from the reviews, if you play on Gothic difficulty, you should have the same scaling, or almost. So you become overpowered by the end of the game. But if you play on hard, I understand that this never happens. So it will be hard until the end of the game.
I think
Look, the whole camp. How beautiful it is in the remake.
I love the view of the mountains. It's all the way on the other side of the colony. They basically made the valley more of a valley, surrounded by huge mountains. While in the original, it's a bit flatter. Of course, you cannot see normally because of the fog.
It's interesting that even on the Switch version, you have a very good level of view. I mean, you see far away than you see in the original version.
Interesting, I didn't know that they bumped up the render distance for the Switch version. I personally think it's a mistake. I think the fog is artistically pleasing. You're not really supposed to see too far when you're going through the colony normally. Now I have actually bumped up the render distance from the default because I'm at 200%, whereas the default value is 100%, which is even more fog. Well, you actually cannot tell too much from the ground level, so I should have stayed up, but...
So Mr. Edgar said that he observed that problem with the change difficulty on Gothic difficulty, so then
Right, yeah, I wanted to say that one thing they've definitely done that affects all difficulties is they changed or adjusted the defense values of the armors, which has the effect that you will take more damage throughout the game. Just you know, without being able to do anything about it, because it's just the armor that you wear.
I presume that they change a lot the way you get the armors, and probably you have more, and you can have different parts of the armor now. As in the original, you have a full set basically. The armor.
Yeah, for each faction armor in the original, every upgrade step was a full different armor set, and you had to buy it with ore, and then sell the old one. And I think what they've done in the remake is really neat piece of streamlining, because you have one armor for the faction, and you can upgrade it. So you spend the ore gradually for each little new piece that you can add to the armor to improve its values. So you don't have to buy 3 different copies of Templar armor that is each slightly better. You have the one set of Templar armor and you add little bits to it, like the shirt and then the armor plate above the shirt and some leg protection, things like that.
So did you
I think that's really nice.
Did you talk with these guys?
No, I went to kill some scavengers in the river. Talk with them now. Whoop, no, slit. And slit again. I'm having a problem getting out of the river. Hold on, bear with me.
CTR55 said that the view reminds him of Witcher 3. I think the view with the castle in Witcher 3. I think with the other guy I'm talking. I mean, he approached me.
I actually don't remember what they tell you.
What game do you hunt? Mostly scavengers. Got a lot of meat on
I
them,
love
these
the original
buggers,
voice acting.
and they're easy prey, if you know how.
Well, how's that?
That's my mate Drax here. He's better at explaining that sort of thing.
What's so dangerous about your hunting grounds?
Green through and through, eh? Not all the regions in the colony are the same. You gotta watch where you're going. The main roads between the camps are mostly safe. But even there, you might run into wolves, and a wet lettuce like you will be easy pickings for them. And yeah, that's exactly what you are right now. At least till you sort yourself out with some weapons and armor.
Where do I find better gear?
Well, the nearest spot is the old camp. Just gotta follow that road. That said, you'll get much better deals at our camp, the new one. If you know the right folk, that is. If you make it to the old camp, ask for Mordrag. He's one of ours, and he'll make you a good price.
Where can I find a map?
Ask around in the old camp. I think they got a map maker. Hey, maybe you can even nick one of his pieces while you're at it. If you do, grab one from me, will you?
I'll bring as many as I can carry.
You're my sort of bastard. You should think about joining us in the new camp. If you ever end up there, ask for Larry's. He's our leader. If you impress him, he might let you join our crew.
Tell me more about the regions of the colony.
I look like a guide to you or what? But fine, you seem decent enough. First things first, if you want to travel, get yourself a map. It'll help you suss out a proper road from a dead end.
Is it just me, or do plenty of the NPCs in the original look kinda Italian?
Also, do yourself a favor and avoid the old ruins. There's loads of them in this place.
Now that you're
and
saying
most
it.
of them are old fortresses from the First Orc War or abandoned orc huts.
There's orcs in here?
Yeah, though they mostly stick to their enclave. Anyway, like I was saying, steer clear of the ruins, especially after dark. Oh, and last but not least, stay the hell out of the forest.
Thanks for the advice.
Sure you do.
But don't go around thinking everyone's this friendly. There ain't much to loot from a freshie like you, but there's some folk in here who'd turn you into meat bug mush for a fucking pickaxe.
I'll keep that in mind.
Not a situation I'd want to be in.
Mr. Edgar said that even the highest level armor can still take a lot of damage, as you said, Kovic. Where in the original it felt more like you were playing a god mode.
Telling the whole colony.
Yep, especially since you are fed the complete best armor by the story in the original. And I think this may be different in the remake. I'm not sure because I didn't get that far. But I read something about how maybe the ore armor is somewhere a little different.
They'd have handled that different back in the day.
You hunt here, right?
I wonder what gave it away. What do you want?
Do you have some hunting advice for me?
I guess, yeah. That's gonna cost you. Life ain't free.
How much?
Well, how would it be here, for starters? Man, after that we'll see.
All right, here's your beer. Now, tell me something about hunting.
Well,
all right. When you
I think the next thing to address is the changes to the economy that they made in the remake, because it's a little quirky. It sort of caught me by surprise initially.
The second you get close enough, they're gonna screech and poke their beak at you. Wait a few
you know what I
beats,
mean?
and they'll come charging. Of course, you gotta have your weapon ready by then. If you're good and hit him before he hits you, keep at it until he goes down, and you'll leave the fight without as much as a scratch. If he hits you first, though, well, just don't let him. You know what I mean?
I found your hunting knife. You...
Thanks, man. Well, I already thought it'd be lost forever.
Ooh, level up.
Do not think you can learn from me for free now. But I am not a bastard either. Here, take this as my
The grind
thanks.
has paid off.
Oh, I have for sure.
Have you noticed the changes to the economy, Clement?
No, not yet. I mean, I didn't pay that much attention to that aspect
really?
yet.
So, in the remake, they're sort of trying to simulate the effect of market economy for the sellers. What this means is if you come to a vendor and you try to sell him 20 copies of an orc axe, he will start to lower the purchasing price with every additional copy. So the axe starts at 20 ore value, and by the 10th one he will only give you 2 ore. And it's the same with every other item, which is a bit of a nerf for hunting skills, because eventually they get tired of you selling them trophies like bloodfly wings and reptile scales and whatnot. Now, each type of vendor in each camp have their own little market, so you can sell half a dozen scales to Fisk, and then the next dozen you sell to Torres, and then the next dozen you sell to what's his name in the sect camp, and so on and so forth. And they also restart. They reset the market situation. I don't know if it's daily or every couple of days or what. So it's not like you're locked out forever if you sell too much stuff, but you have to wait. And also, when they do that, they replenish their ore stock, which is nice. Because in the original this was permanent. So, or rather, it only restarted every new chapter. So when you bought out all the ore pieces, you had to wait for the next chapter to be able to sell anything.
Yeah, I think the intention is good regarding the economy, but doesn't sound like it has the best implementation in my view. I don't know how dynamic it is. I mean, in reality, how many supplies there are in the game that should count theoretically, but
yeah, I think the idea is very good. I think the effect is mostly good because it does mean that you are more strapped for resources in the original, which is good because, in the remake, which is good because in the original, it is so easy to gather so much money and so many items that you are not even physically able to sell them anymore. That it's a bit ridiculous. So I think this was a nerf, but I think it was a deserved nerf. It does mean that selling stuff is a bit more tedious,
As it goes, a lot.
especially if you want to min-max, because it means you cannot just say, I will sell 30 wings to you or 30 wolf tooth. Wolf.
Those things are hard to get around these parts, so
I mean individual tooths, but
traders gonna make you
whatever.
a good price.
Because the game doesn't show you ahead of time how the price diminishes. So what you end up having to do is you put one tooth in the basket, you see if the price changes. It doesn't, you add another one, and then you add another one, and then you notice the price went down by 1 ore, and then you have to consider, do I want to sell one? Do I want to keep selling, or do I stop? So it's a bit more tedious in that aspect, but I don't mind it too much. So for me personally, even though it was a bit of a shock initially, I think it's overall good.
You can
rather
make a
than
lot
negative
of with that stuff. Kill an
yeah,
animal
so
without
then
knowing how to gut it, and they'll just rot
is
like a
as
damn
Mr.
apple,
Red
which in
Card
turn
is saying,
means you
hunting
miss
is
out on
almost
the
useless.
beautiful hide you could have
In
sold
the
for
early
good
chapters
nuggets.
at least.
If I
The
was
values
you,
get a bit
I'd learn that
higher
stuff as
later
soon as I
on,
could.
but it's nowhere near enough as in the original. I think they are going up because of what you said. In time, they restart this. You can get higher levels, but of higher prices, I mean.
Yeah, and another thing to consider is that every merchant has a different interest in different items. So if you try to sell raw swamp wheat in the sect camp, you will get nothing. If you do the same in the new camp, you can actually fetch some ore.
Camp if you want to. What do you think?
That makes sense.
Do you take a chance?
Yeah, which I think that's awesome. Certainly the fact that they had this idea is awesome, because it makes so much sense.
Okay, so now I want to point out this thing. I don't think in the original you have this option to go with this guy in the new camp.
Yes, that is completely true.
So I will not go with him, but it's a different way you can get to the new camp earlier than in the original, basically. And actually, before going to the old camp.
Yeah. It's interesting, because now it means you don't have to talk to Mordrag. Maybe it's because the quest regarding Mordrag, it's a little bit scary, because you have to talk with Thoros and like really bother him for him to give you the quest. And he makes it sound like if you fail the quest, there's gonna be really harsh consequences, even though it's actually not that bad. So maybe there was a bunch of players that never found an escort to the new camp, and that makes the camp really inaccessible because the enemies are really hard initially. So they gave this guy also the option to escort you. Now if you're a Gothic veteran, you know that you want to take all the escorts that you can early in the game, because that's the only time when NPCs killing enemies give you experience. So you can use the escort to farm XP for free, because they kill everything for you. It's especially OP in the original, because the NPCs doing the escorting are invincible. They are not invincible in the remake, so watch out for that. Although, I was able to abuse that with Baal Parves, is his name. The guy who does escort to the swamp camp. He nearly died on me from blood flies, because blood flies are fucking OP in the remake. I think what they did is they gave them the point damage attack type. And I noticed that all the early game armor has fuck all point damage protection. So I was wearing pimped out novice armor in my playthrough, and I had 0 point damage reduction. So I could easily take attacks from wolves and whatnot. Didn't touch me, but a bloodfly killed me in 3 hits.
This happened with this guy because I took this quest and he died by the exactly when we arrived at the new camp from the from the flies. Holy crap!
So I abused that with Baal Parves, because when we arrived at the swamp camp, he was 1 HP, so I could punch him once and knock him out, and steal his weapon. And he has a mace with 29 damage, and that's the best weapon you can get in Chapter 1, as far as I can tell. So it made me quite a lot stronger for the beginning of the game.
Rulesmaker, welcome to the stream. How are you? Mr. Redcard is saying that he noticed a very big balance issue in the remake. He was level 15 with a decent dexterity. He managed to take down Gomez and the rest by headshooting them and camping above the tables near a wall.
I mean, that's abusing bows is classic Gothic. And
yeah, I think it's intentional.
I'm actually fine with bows being better in the remake, because in the original, bows are very bad. Because the damage doesn't scale from your dexterity. The damage only comes from the weapon itself. And a lot of late game enemies have more resistance than you can deal with even the best crossbow in the game.
Same old, same old.
So bows can get quite useless in the original.
Keep minding my own.
Okay, I will try to follow you.
Well, I was looting around the entrance to the new camp, and now I'm thinking about going inside.
Yeah. Did you talk with these two guys here? Or
the bridge guards?
Yeah.
No, they don't have anything interesting to say in the original other than taunt you.
What are you doing here?
Well, what's it look like? We're guarding the bridge. Without us, all them wild animals will be strolling right in the camp.
Do you have any advice for me?
Advice? Yeah. Stay out of the forest. Unless,
Where's my XP?
of course,
910.
you're strong enough to take on the things that live there.
Do you have any advice for me?
Advice? Yeah. Stay out of the forest.
Yeah, Edgar is also reporting about the importance of the headshots, which is true. They added location-based damage to the remake. Oops.
Go on and get your
Wrong
ass
save
into
slot.
the camp. I'm sure they already got a pickaxe ready for you.
Hey, I'm new here.
Good for you.
Yeah. I don't remember. You can take out Gomez. I mean, you can kill him, or only. How it is? Getting down, but not killed.
I think you can kill everybody.
The old camp over there?
In the remake?
Gothic 1.
In the remake, no.
Cat house. The old camp's right under this bridge.
Yeah, I don't know about the remake. I think in the original you can kill everybody.
In the
Maybe
remake,
except Zardas
I read
and
that
your friends. You
I
cannot
read
kill
that,
Diego,
yeah.
Milton, Gordon, and Lister.
there are some restrictions. Okay, we are almost in sync. But you are one level ahead.
How do I get into the castle?
You don't. Only Gomez's men do.
Let me take a drink.
And if I want to talk to Gomez?
Gomez doesn't give a fuck about some freshie who didn't even prove himself yet. But if you're serious, talk to Thoris.
And if I bribe the guards?
You got some nerve, man. Well, guess the right amount of ore could convince the guards to look the other way. But if Gomez finds out they just let some freshie waltz into his castle, he'll throw them in the dungeon. So naturally, that
This
bumps
is
up
the
the
podium.
price. But even if you get in,
Where you can
what are
get
gonna
the
do?
concert.
Every corner
They
of that
moved
place
it.
is being guarded.
I was
The
just
remake.
curious. I want to join the warders.
And you got a long road ahead of you, man.
It's probably no surprise
see.
that the camp is a little bit bigger in the remake.
What's your job?
What's it look like? I'm here to make sure
Even
no
though
one
the
gets in
layout
unless
is
Gomez
actually
invited
identical,
them. So don't cause any
apart from the
trouble in
podium,
there.
but
You're not
it's just
walking out in one piece.
bigger. Yeah, I don't know how else to describe it. It's more spacious.
Isn't half bad. Where do you think you're going?
In there?
No shit. You're not
It's a
here
very
to
big
start
improvement
trouble,
in the
are ya?
remake. The cooking. It's so much better.
Just want to take a look around.
That's gonna cost you 10 nugs.
Diego told me to meet him in there.
Diego, eh? Fine. Go on in.
Where was I?
Mr. Redcar is saying that the bows make less damage when you hit armored parts. Headshots work always best. Very interesting that they added this. They didn't remove the concert. One doesn't want to spoil more.
Oh, no, I didn't mean that they removed it. I said they moved the podium. because,
Okay. The location.
there is this lake. Oh shit.
They're all talk, and you not now. Man, was I thirsty.
Hi.
What do you want?
What can you tell me about the camp?
The market's the most interesting place
I
around
have,
here.
to, I have to load my
You're
save.
after
I don't want to
something
give
specific,
any money
you'll
to
find
Bloodwind.
almost
Fuck
anything.
Bloodwind.
Really, it's the place under the big roof, south of the outer ring.
Where can I find
Because in the original, you can see that the podium, which is the gallows, I believe, it's right next to the gate, to the left of the little water lake, or puddle, let's say. But in the remake, you can show where it is, spatially, so that the viewers see that it's been moved.
Where are you now?
You got my back.
Let's try to sync a bit to explore the...
Yeah, I'm here by the water next to the pan, and there, in front of me, is the podium. So you need to go to the right from the gate, down here, yeah.
Okay.
And you can see that where the podium would end, and there's a little corner in the wall, and this lake. The podium is actually above the puddle.
Okay.
And it's so much bigger.
And in the original, where is it?
It's to the left of the puddle, right next to the gate. It's very small.
Okay, let's go to the right and do a circle around the castle. See.
I'll take care of it myself.
Here is the little mound of garbage. And then going forward, you see Whistler's hut. Whistler still sitting here, even though it's night.
Where? Wait a minute. I don't see where are you.
I was where you've been, and then you returned.
Okay.
This is the mound. The two diggers by the camp, and here is Whistler. For you, it's still day. In game time, I mean.
Yeah.
For me, it's night already, but they are still available here because they're actually very forgiving with the daily schedule of the NPCs, and you actually are able to wake them up in the middle of the night and talk to them. In the remake, they actually are very strict about the daily routines. If you try to talk to Diego when he's in bed, he will just tell you to piss off.
Yeah, let's talk with Whistler.
Hey, I'm new here.
What do you want?
Easiest way to get some ore.
Around here could use a hand.
Meaning, you want to join up with us and are trying to kiss some asses?
Well, yes.
Nothing wrong with that. I could put in a good word for you with Diego, but I'm going to need a favour in return.
What kind of favor?
Nothing dramatic. I want to buy a weapon from Fisk. He's one of the peddlers at the market. Thing is,
you can really tell that in the original it's the same voice actor as Diego.
I can give you 100 nugs, then you go fetch that weapon for me without a word about who sent you. In return, I'm going to tell Diego you're the dog's bollocks. What do you say?
Aren't you worried I'm just going to take those nuggets and make a run for it?
Sure, you could do that. Just keep in mind the colony is a small place, and I know mean bastards everywhere.
Interesting that in the remake, the least curious option is the first one, and not the last one.
Okay, give me that ore. I'll fetch the sword for you.
Good. Here you are. Come right back once you have it.
Ooh, 100. You got also 100?
Yep.
Okay.
Now, I think the optimal thing to do is to not give it to him for a while, because I want to buy a better sword.
So, who are you talking with now?
I got jumped by Fisk. I didn't actually want to talk to him, but he initiated the conversation with you. I don't know if you will have Fisk here, because his daily routine in the remake is weird. I often cannot find him in the marketplace. He's just somewhere else. So, I wonder if that's on purpose, because I always felt in the original that Fisk is the default guy in this marketplace, and you sort of end up ignoring Dexter unless you want to buy potions. But because in the remake Fisk is not there half the time, you end up trading with Dexter more often, and Dexter actually has more mundane goods, which ends up being useful because, for example, I went to see Dexter because I wanted to buy some onions because I wanted to cook some soup, because soup gives really good healing.
What has the sleeper been telling you?
He told Iberian to travel to the old ruins in the swamps and make them our sanctum.
How
This is where
much?
we built our camp.
Digger's
He never
Discipline,
reckoned any of us were
160 ore.
Thanks to the Brotherhood, none of us have to toil
Can
away in the
I
mines anymore.
Yeah, how does your camp sustain itself?
put
Oh,
that
there's
together?
plenty of food in the swamp if you know where to look. He also showed us the power of the swamp weed. It's a herb we smoke to open our minds, and we sell it to the other camps in exchange for whatever goods we might need. Lastly, the sleeper has also blessed some of us with the gift of his magic. It is an ancient and powerful kind, and it's unlike anything the mages of Matana practice.
The path of salvation?
Yes.
I understand that you get some. You can get some magic even from the old camp in the remake.
I'm part of the Brotherhood.
Some basic magic.
As we speak, the guru
Right, that's a new thing in the remake. They added
Sounds interesting.
extra circle of magic, the zeroth circle, and everyone can learn that if you do a quest for Torres,
the sleeper will finally speak to us in his
and you get 2 runes on the zeroth circle. One is the rune of healing, and one is the firebolt. And the firebolt is surprisingly effective
You, stranger, could be a part of this.
for what a basic spell it
You
is.
could become a servant of a being more
Okay,
magnificent than
I
anything
cannot
you
buy
could
that.
possibly imagine.
I am
What do you say?
super broke,
Our camp is not far from here, down in the swamp.
so I'll just get
I can
this
take you there
ore.
if you wish.
What do I get out of joining you?
Besides the honor of serving the sleeper, well, you might just become one of the chosen few he blesses with the gift of magic. Or you might rise into the highest ranks and become a Templar. Only the best of our fighters are granted.
Now he's saying the game is much more stable than he expected. He only had 2 crashes the whole game. Yeah, I think it runs really, it works really well. I had 1 crash so far.
Please go ahead and see for yourself. Visit our camp and witness the strength of our community. It will say more than 1,000 words ever could.
I didn't had any crashes on PlayStation 5.
That's also good.
Okay.
And what's the performance? Is it 30 FPS?
I think it's 60 enabled on my side.
I'm just looking around.
Really?
You can change.
So, how commendable. I'm Torres, and as you can see, a servant of Inos.
But I'm
I also
on PlayStation
offer magical items
5
to
Pro.
Select customers. If you'd like to trade, you're welcome to make an offer.
Yeah, I know. I thought I heard that there is only one mode, so I thought it would be 30 FPS all the way and maybe
We can check.
better
So,
details.
graphics. What? Oh no, display. See, you can choose. I'm on. You can put it uncapped, 60 FPS or 30 FPS.
Oh, neat.
But I think you have these options only on the PlayStation 5 Pro, probably.
I really don't care what the
Okay, I have Fisk here.
Hey, you're new here, ain't you?
help each other out.
I'm
That's how
Fisk,
things work.
peddler of everything. Whatever you need, I'm your man.
I heard he's in debt.
Okay, I actually didn't know this is a thing.
Not just a regular
They
one,
are
something fancy
playing the
with
loot,
ornaments.
even in the
Well,
original.
you're
I thought
one
this was
lucky
added in the
bastard,
remake,
Because I have one just like that. The shadow who ordered it never came to pick it up.
but it was
It's
actually
110
always here.
nuggets, and it's yours. What do you say?
Maybe later. Show me your goods.
You're right about the magic, Edgar. Magic kinda sucks in Gothic 1 because it's too slow to cast anything. And in Gothic 2, with Knight of the Raven, magic is also terrible because all the enemies are buffed in the expansion, so their resistances are too high. But your spells they were not balanced to keep up with the power creep. So magic is terrible in Knight of the Raven. But if you play Gothic 2 vanilla without the expansion, magic is actually super good. So if you want to play mage and you want to have fun, play Gothic 2 without the expansion. Either literally do not install the expansion if you are able to, or if you have a digital version which only comes with the expansion, there are mods, or there is a mod you can install to disable expansion.
And you really thought you can believe everything they're saying?
We just help each other out.
So you got the sword, or we keep it for later?
I actually didn't have the money.
Okay. We need that.
100 is not enough.
I heard he's in debt.
Or you mean the quest sword? Sorry.
Yeah, the quest sword, no?
Yeah. Well, I could get it.
We just help each other out. That's how things work in here.
Oh, that felt good.
Like I cannot get it anymore. Fisk wants to sleep. I'll get it later.
Okay, let's continue this way, no? Or to the right?
It's night for me, but that's okay.
I didn't talk with Torres. Did you talk with him?
He's not here in the original.
Oh, okay. Then I will leave it for later.
It's a change in the remake that he sometimes stands in the marketplace. In chapter 1 only, I found out the hard way. In chapter 2 he moves into the castle where he is supposed to be.
Remember that name? Because
The original.
I'm the wares for the best prices.
I found Moldrug.
Show me the goods.
I also found Moldrug. He keeps wanting to talk to me. I just wanted to jump on his roof. And yeah, I was correct. Moldrug will not escort you until you have the quest. So, in the original, if you don't find the quest, you don't have any NPC escort to the new camp. So I do think that the change they made was a good one.
Well, a new face.
You're gonna get extorted.
And you folks usually find themselves in trouble.
I'm sorry,
sooner or
friendly
later.
donation, of course.
Lucky for you, I run a little charity to help poor bastards like yourself. And for just 10 nuggets, you could be a member
In the original,
yourself.
if you are able to
What do you
cheese
say?
Jackal, he is a great NPC to knock out and rob, because he has a very, very good axe. And if you
And
get
what
his
does this
axe,
membership get me?
it will
Why,
trivialize
protection,
a lot of the game for
As
yourself.
long as you're in my district, I'll make sure you're safe. Suppose a new camper harasses you,
Because
or a
it
loon
has
gets angry
like
because you tell him
67
to shut
damage,
up
I
about
think.
his sleeper nonsense. You can count on my help. And if you happen
And
to
for
start a
whatever
fight with,
reason,
say, a digger,
in
well,
Gothic 1,
I'll always
and this
help
is
the
something
charity
that they
members
kept
first.
in the remake as well.
It's that simple.
What if it's two members fighting?
Actually,
Then we'll pop open a beer and
almost
cheer you
all
on.
of the leveling
But that
system,
rarely happens.
the RPG system in the remake is identical to the original, which I think
What if I don't?
is a missed opportunity,
don't
because
you
there
worry.
is a lot of
New here, and
improvements
still
that
learning
they
the
could
ropes.
have
I
borrowed
understand
from
that.
Gothic
We've
2
all been there.
or from Archolos,
Just take a look around,
but
get
they
your
didn't.
feet wet,
They kept it
and come
completely the
back
same,
once you're
which
in a
means
more generous mood.
leveling
There's no
strength
ultimatum.
/ dexterity
Simply be aware that
is
my
super
charity
easy.
depends on donations.
You can
And
get
my,
100
let's call it,
strength
martial
very
aid
early,
is therefore sadly limited to
and
members.
all the
I'm
weapons
sure you understand.
have relatively low strength requirements. So it's funny that in the game where it's so easy to max out your strength, you don't even need it to be able to wield
10 nuggets for your help.
very good equipment.
You're an official member
You still
of
want to level
Jackal's
it because
charity
more
now,
strength
and you can
means
count
more
on my
damage.
help. My district covers everything from the market
So what
to
I'm
the
trying to
south
say
gate.
by that
So
is,
that's
if you
where
can
you'll
loot
find me.
Jackal's
The
axe,
rest of the outer
you
ring
can
is
also
split
wield
up
it very
between
early.
Fletcher and Blood.
That's how the game gets trivial.
Okay. It seems that the day-night cycle is different. I mean, it takes longer on my side. The day is longer than on your side. No?
I think it's hard to judge because maybe you did more loading, or maybe pausing.
No, I don't think so. Karim.
Ah, you're at the arena.
Aside. Hey, I'm new here. Who are you?
I'm Karim.
This is one place that
And yeah,
is
you
a lot
really
bigger
gotta be new here if you haven't heard
in
of
the
me.
remake.
Why?
Because I'm the best goddamn fighter.
Although
this
I don't
post
think they
has
actually
ever
did
seen.
anything substantial with the arena. I don't think you can bet on fights, or I don't think there's tournament in the arena or something like that, which is a missed opportunity for
Hey,
sure.
you. What are you doing here?
Me? I fight for the glory of our Lord and Savior, the Sleeper.
You fight in the arena?
Indeed. The
Okay,
Baals,
Snuff
our
is not
masters,
here.
sent me to fight here, to show this cesspool how strong my faith has made me. My supreme discipline, paired with my impeccable swordplay and my iron mind, will inspire many a lost soul.
Yep, Edgar, exactly. You want to save permanent potions until you have 100 skill, which is one of those things that I wish that they borrowed from Archolos, because Archolos solved
Big
this.
words. Your mockery
In Archolos,
falls on
the
deaf ears.
actual amount of strength you have and the amount of strength you learn from teachers are two
The
separately
gurus of the
tracked
Brotherhood
values.
can answer that question better than I possibly
So
could. All I
you
will
don't
say is
lose
this,
potential
the Sleeper
power
is our
by
salvation.
eating permanent
He wanted
bonuses
us to find
early,
this place, and he will set us free once
because
the
the game
time has
remembers
come.
that, oh, this +5 strength is
God
actually
to bring you out of here.
That's right.
from a bonus and not
You'll
learned.
smirk all you want,
So
but the
A,
waiting
it doesn't
is
lock you
almost
out of
over.
the cap,
Our
and
gurus
B,
are preparing a
because
great
Archolos is
ritual
built
as we
from
speak.
Gothic 2, it doesn't make the learning more expensive.
What ritual are your gurus planning?
And that's amazing. It's such a good improvement, because now
Was it the first
getting
step toward
a bonus
liberation? If you truly want
is
to know
not
more,
this thing that
go to
either
our camp.
punishes you as
Can you point me to that camp?
being
of yours?
suboptimal if you eat it
But we have
early,
novices
or
here in the old
it's
camp
not this
who
thing
take
that you have to
curious
hoard
greenbloods to the swamp
for
if they
60
wish.
hours until you
Just
can
talk
use
to
it.
them.
No, you can eat it immediately. You get the benefit immediately, and it feels so good.
I saw a review of the remake, and there's a guy that is doing full playthroughs, playing 100%, in the means that he tries to get all the achievements and stuff. And he said there are some achievements very hard to get, especially the fact that there is an achievement for getting all the upgrades that you get from the teachers in the game in one playthrough. And that means you need not to invest anything in strength, dexterity, and all the others, and use the points only for learning skills from the teachers.
I guess that means you need to play as mage so that you are able to learn the mage stuff.
He wasn't able to get that achievement in his playthrough, but he presumes that if you do this, you can get the achievement in one playthrough, which is the requirement for that achievement.
Hey. Hi. I'm new here.
Wait, a freshie? No way. You've got to tell me the latest from the outside. It's been over a month since the last one came in. Oh, name's Cargo, by the way. I fight in the arena. But you probably guessed that.
You good?
As a fighter? Well, I haven't been doing it for long, but I already won a couple of fights.
Yeah, Archolos is one of the best modes ever created, and I think it's the first playthrough that I did on this channel, actually. There are almost 200 streams, but it's only playthrough.
I want to become a shadow.
Then you should find yourself a nice spot of sunlight.
You know what I mean.
I'm gonna sleep until next morning because I need NPCs to talk with me.
Can you help me with that?
Where can you sleep in the remake?
The same place as the original.
I don't remember. I can't sleep.
There's actually an NPC that can tell you. It will guide you environmentally, because he will tell you that there is one hut that recently became free, and you can find it because it has
How's it going?
stuff on it.
You're new here, ain't ya?
Just got in.
Yeah.
2 skins,
Got that
and
look
it also
about
has
ya.
this little
Here, have some nice stew.
the
Also, I've got
cloth
something
roof.
that needs doing if you're interested.
Perch in front of it.
What can I do for
In
you?
the remake,
I got a new
it's
recipe.
even more visible because the
Meat
cloth
bugs
is red,
ragu a la
which is
snack
the color associated with
rice
the old
and
camp.
mushrooms. Thing is,
And then the
I'm lacking
the
your
sleeping
body.
place in the new camp,
3 more
which
meat
is
bugs and
Shrike's
5
hut,
hell caps. How
has a
should
similar
we treat?
cloth,
Interested?
but it's blue. And blue is the color associated with the new camp.
Like hell it does. But this is the colony.
And I
so get
really
used
hoped
to it.
that there would be
Also, with the
such
right
a hut
seasoning,
with a cloth
it'll taste
in the
just
swamp
fine.
camp too,
I sent someone else to get the
but I
ingredients a
couldn't
week
find
ago,
one.
But he never came back.
So I actually don't know where you're supposed to sleep in the swamp camp. There's 2 places where I sleep. One is
Where can
the
I find
hut
hellcats around here?
that becomes
You could
empty
try
after
the area
Cain,
right outside the south
the
gate.
novice,
That's
dies
the broken
during a quest.
tower.
And the
It's here
second
where the
place
stuff
is
grows.
there's
Who's
just a
that other
bed
guy you sent?
next to a
That was
fire,
Nick, a warder. Like I
next
said,
to the
I think
Templar
it's in
training
code.
grounds,
Never looked too happy here.
so you can
but I'm
sleep
just guessing.
under the open
All I know
sky.
is he went
And
out
that
the south
works.
gate and never came back.
But if there is a hut that is supposed to be quote-unquote yours, I don't know about it.
Oi, you new here? I ain't seen you here before. Say, you mind if I join you for a bit?
Ah, fucking
I'm sure you
shit.
could use a friend.
No way. Piss off.
Piss off.
Bad day, eh? Surely some company's gonna cheer you right up.
Satan himself.
Okay. Did you talk with Taurus?
Not yet. Right now I'm talking with Scatty because I want to use my learning points
Where are we going?
and learn one-handed combat.
I love surprises.
Where is it? Let's try to do this, to take the same decisions, to even in terms of upgrading. So where are you?
Talking with Scaddy, who runs the arena, because he can train you in one-handed combat. That's what I use the ore that I got from Whisker.
Okay, but I need to sleep.
Hey,
Yeah.
you just do your thing and don't mind me. I'll just stay here and keep you company.
That's another interesting change that they made in the remake, by the way. Healing from sleeping. In the original, you can sleep for 1 hour, and you will always get max HP and max mana. But in the remake, it doesn't work like that.
That used to be handled very...
It's an interesting system, and it's a little bit hidden, I think. The explanation. Are you aware how it works, Clement?
No, it depends on how much time you sleep or how.
Yeah, so you sort of innately have 8 rest charges that show up in the menu for sleeping as these white squares. And when you sleep more than that, you will not get any more health and mana from sleeping. And by staying awake and doing stuff, the charges slowly come back. I read on the internet that it's 1 resting charge for every 3 hours. I don't know if that's true, I didn't measure it, but it sort of seems like it's true. So it means you cannot resource scum your way through the game by sleeping all the time. You actually have to play the game.
So, say, where are we going? Maybe there's a nice and
And
quiet
if you cannot
place
sleep
where we could go
anymore,
to talk?
or if you cannot recharge health and mana by sleeping anymore, you have to eat food, drink potions, stuff like that.
Nice. Okay.
Well, so I improved my combat, so now I have better animations.
So where it is? That guy.
He's
Hey,
around the arena, normally.
In the arena?
He's sitting on a bench here in the original. It's the bald guy. If he's not here yet, then it means he's doing something in his daily routine. You might need to wait for him a bit longer. Maybe
Is
eat
this
some
one?
more.
No.
No, Scatty is his name.
Scatty, okay.
It's alright, love.
I can find him.
I'm staying out of that mess.
Hey, I've really gotten used to you. And I think...
That used to be handled very differently.
Okay, I have no idea what it is. Ah, Scatty is here. He's sleeping. God damn it.
Lazy bastard.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah, this is what I meant by the schedule being much more strict. Because if he wants to sleep, he's not gonna talk with you. No chance.
That's why they tossed you in here.
Okay, so I need to wait. Concert
this?
info. I found concert info.
Ah, in extremo. It's real tour dates, by the way.
In extremo concert 2026. This is a band that did the concert basically in the game, no?
Yeah.
And look,
they have the Easter egg.
These festivals are really what will gonna happen. So they will play in these locations, including Romania, as you can see at the Gimbav Rockstad Extreme Festival on 29th of July. It's also in Czech Republic, as I see that, in Oz, I mean. No?
Oh, really?
On 12th of June. So these are really real dates, actually. In Italy is on 6th of August. Look. So yeah, I get the chance to see them if I will go to Rockstad. I am thinking
12th of June, you said?
12th of June, yeah. Interlaken Greenfield Festival.
That's Switzerland, I think, or something. Or maybe Croatia, something like that.
CH? Not
Yeah, CH is not Czechia.
Okay. SK Slovakia, maybe?
Yeah.
Or, okay. Well, I see some of them are not... doesn't have the countries code.
I mean, if they were here, I'd go listen to them. I'd go see them.
Up. Mean bastards from the new camp. Real ruffians.
Can I get something else here? No. I also found a recipe.
Good as new.
So what should I do? Should I go sleep one more hour or what? This one is really lazy. No. He's awake.
Finally coming out.
Wait.
Let's go.
What are you doing here?
Me. I run the arena, rounding up the wages.
Sleeping mostly.
You sleeping.
You get the idea.
Sleeping must have.
That fighter over there, isn't he from the new camp? I thought you guys can't stand each other, so how come he fights here?
Oh, that's easy. After a week of scraping up ore, there ain't nothing a digger loves.
I don't remember
if
it costs the same amount of ore
when that happens.
in the remake.
So yeah, I don't like those guys either. But business is business.
Do you also train fighters?
Yeah, well, not just for fun. You want me to train you? You gotta pay.
Okay, is 10 learning points, but I don't have any. I need to level up one time first. I forgot. You are level 1, I don't.
I want to bet.
Good to hear. There aren't any fights now, though. Next will be in a couple of days. Just keep your ears peeled. You'll hear.
I guess you killed fewer crawlers, I mean scavengers.
Yeah.
You know what?
How much are you missing, actually?
Where can I check? Stats. Okay, I have 210 from 500. Let me... okay, let me quickly go outside.
Well, if you want to level up, then I suggest we do the classic Gothic thing, and we take an escort.
Okay, let's do the quest to go to the new camp then. First, no? Or?
New camp or swamp camp? You can do both.
I don't know. We don't decide now where to go, which faction to join. But I'm curious on the results. If you can check.
Because if you did,
I also talk to Snuff to get the quest from him and also to get free soup.
Where is it?
I found this recipe.
Okay, let's see.
Take a look.
Results. We are tied so far.
Let me see.
Oh.
Between Old Camp and Swamp Camp.
Call me a bloodfly. That's old
Interesting.
Brock's water stew.
Who's old Brock?
Then no.
He used to cook for the warders.
We'll
Didn't
wait.
have to pay protection money in
I don't think we'll join any camp tonight.
Yeah, probably not. We have to speedrun the quests.
Some of the ingredients on the recipe are smudged. Do you know what they are?
Especially you, because they made it more complicated to join 2 out of the 3 camps. The only camp they didn't mess with is the swamp camp.
You get me the stuff for the stew, and I'll show you how to make it. But I want a ladle myself.
It's the only quest, the only camp where the quests to join are identical.
Sounds good.
That's what I wanted to hear. So, you'll need scavenger meat, fillet if you can manage it, 1 onion, a carrot, and a potato, and obviously Solanaceae.
Yeah, it doesn't matter which camp we visit first.
Meat, onions, carrot, potatoes, and Solanaceae? Got it.
I reckon Brock used wine, but I think water will do the trick just fine. Get double of everything. I'll need my own bits if I'm showing you how to make it.
So I don't think we need to vote for this. I'll let you decide whether we go see the swamp first or the new camp first.
Let's go to the swamp. I think it's more interesting.
Alright.
So
also easier because we don't have to talk with Taurus. So we need to go to the marketplace and talk with Baal Parves.
Hey, you. All right, take me to your tent.
I don't know if you guys can see this, but his model
just follow me.
Has a small issue. There's a gap between his lower body and his torso.
Back in the old days.
okay, I'm already following him. I will wait for you.
Can I get through?
He's already following you?
Yeah. I mean, I'm following him.
Yeah, sorry.
Because I spoke with him earlier.
See. Take me to your camp. Take me to your leader.
Okay, and now we'll see if we have the same path.
Oh shit. Jackal in front of the gate. He's gonna steal my money. No. Dodged him.
Okay, I'll wait for you.
He didn't get stopped by the guard?
No.
Interesting. One thing I'm happy they fixed in the remake is that they gave hell mushrooms and slave's bread different models. They have the same model in the original. It's only in Gothic 2 that they got different models.
Something that I have the impression that this kind of looks take your mind to Gothic 3. To think about Gothic 3 graphics a bit. Of course, it's more enjoyable in the remake, but is how I remember Gothic 3, as CTR said earlier.
Valparves already doing wonders for me in terms of the experience.
You know, you're like a big brother to me. I ain't never had one. I ain't never had a baby brother either.
This is an interesting change.
Oh my god.
You.
They will kill him. No. I'm level up at least. There's a way to heal him in the remake?
I don't think so. You can't really give him a potion or something. So once he eats through his inventory, he's kind of screwed.
You know,
I'm sure.
Okay. Wait for me by the bridge.
We're a lot already. But we're always
I thought you crossed the bridge already.
Yeah? Oh, okay.
You're ahead of me now.
Oh, okay. Then I need to wait for you.
I was looting the broken house, which in the remake is actually not broken, and you cannot go inside, as far as I can tell. Yeah, it's an interesting change how in the remake there's paths all over the place.
Holy crap!
Whereas in the original,
I'm
more
dead.
of the nature is untouched by human hands. So we're just going by the bank of the river here. Complete wilderness. Also, I like that the forest looks much denser in the original.
you know, you're like a big brother.
I'm sure.
Can you glance at the forest?
Yeah, one moment.
Very sad to say that apples don't give you strength in the remake. True. And also the mushrooms don't give you mana. So to your right is the bridge to the Goblin Cave, right? Am I seeing that correctly?
I presume this one?
Yeah, this bridge, yeah, that leads to the Goblin Cave. There you go in chapter 2. So if you look opposite the bridge, towards the forest, right? I think it's much sparser in the remake. It looks so deep and dark in the original. Now,
Fuck. This one is dead fucking shit.
a big part of that is fake. I don't know if you know how the forest works in the original.
No.
So, they have what's called portals in the forest. Basically, in order to not render the entire forest, what they did is they divided the forest into small cells that are roughly octagonal, I would say. And only as you approach the cells, they slowly fade out the portal, which is a forest texture wall around the cell, and reveal the actual inside of the cell. So right now, you can see it on my screen. The game only renders about 3 forest cells, and the one on the right, you can see at the edge of my screen that there is a slightly transparent wall, slightly transparent texture, and that's one of the walls of the cell. And as I move closer towards it, it's gonna fade out even more until it fades out completely. And this is what they do in the entire forest. And this gives the illusion of the forest being really deep and dense,
You know,
because
we could go give some of those bastards a proper
where
blasting.
the cell doesn't
There've been
render
some memes of me
completely,
for years.
you just have
I'm
the
telling you,
texture
if I see one of them right here and now,
that makes it look like there's a whole lot of trees, because it's completely opaque. Whereas the remake renders everything as it is, which means every individual tree, and you end up seeing through the gaps between the trees. I really want him to kill these lizards for me, because he's invincible in my game.
Good for you. What can I say?
I know, right? Free XP as well. Ah, okay, the lizard chased me down. Fuck.
Okay.
Now I do like that in the remake they sort of fixed this weird section where there's just a patch of sand going up a hill where these lizards are, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Fucking hell, I got scared by the lizard.
Ooh.
Okay, he got one. Better than nothing, I guess.
So where are you? I don't have this sand, as you said here.
say, where are we going?
I'm a little bit behind, I got stuck by the lizards.
Okay. I will wait on you then to synchronize.
It's gonna be a bit hard to synchronize in this next part because they made the path towards the swamp camp a lot longer in the remake.
Oh, okay.
I think we'll be able to see shortly, because I'm here by the waterfall now. I think you've passed that, and there's a path here leading downwards. And you will see how streamlined the path is in the original, whereas in the remake there's about 3 forks in the road with these rock formations in the middle. Right, so see, here I'm already at the second waterfall, which is the last waterfall before the swamp, and I can see the swamp already. Whereas you still have ways to go. And you will actually go through a little cave in order to get to the swamp. So this path is a lot longer in the remake.
It's not far now.
Okay.
Not too bad, huh?
No! Mr. Edgar said that you can go inside the broken house. There is a hole in the door in the remake, I guess.
Stay here and keep you company.
Yeah, well, I didn't find it. I'll look into that. So my escort is finished. He doesn't even go near the front gate. He sort of dumps you in front of it.
Okay, then wait for me to finish. Please don't kill him.
If he makes it all the way to the end, you get about 200 XP. But it is pretty neat if you knock him out, because you can steal his mace, which is a really good mace.
I can knock him out without killing him?
Yeah.
Ah, okay, then we can do that.
That's how it works in Gothic 1 as well as the remake. You always knock an NPC out, and then you have the you have to confirm the kill actually. Which in the original was
But if it's killed by the enemies, it's done for good?
Yeah, if he gets killed by wildlife, he is killed instantly. But by the player, it's always a knockout first.
Here we are. That down there is our camp. The Templars will let you through.
They changed that
Once
in
you're
Gothic
in,
2,
take a look around.
where if it's a hostile NPC, he does actually die instantly. So all the various bandits and lowlifes like that, in Gothic 2 they will die immediately instead of being knocked out. Which, I mean, it's understandable quality of life, because it does get quite annoying having to actually murder everybody you knock out in Gothic 1, especially in the late game with the old camp guys. They turn hostile. Spoiler alert.
So, should we enter the camp?
Well, we can. We can do for sure one quest. It's gonna be hard doing the other quests now because we are still so weak. Until we can kill a bloodfly,
Greetings, stranger.
we can't really
You're
do
about to enter
much more.
holy ground. This is the Brotherhood of the Sleeper. What brings you here?
I'm new to the colony. I just wanted to take a look at your camp.
I see. Well, anybody is welcome here, as long as they respect our rules. Some areas are off limits to unbelievers, but you will know them. Go on in.
What can you tell me about your camp?
A freshie like you? You can go almost anywhere, but you're still an infidel. So, you can't get into the Sleeper's temple. So stay where you're allowed, and do not disturb our masters during their meditations.
Could you use another capable man?
Always. But you'll have to work hard. Only an experienced novice can become a Templar. It's the highest honor for a disciple of the Brotherhood of the Sleeper.
This is interesting. In the original, this Templar by the gate is willing to sell you a novice loincloth, which is okay, first armor. It is very expensive though, so you normally never buy it. But I don't think he offers this in the remake.
Iberian the Enlightened is the head guru. Right after are Kor Kalam, Kor Angar, and a few others.
Everything all right with you?
I'm warning you. Show some respect. You're talking to a chosen protector of the prophets.
I like that they match the color scheme with the original mostly. At least in this area.
What's the situation in the camp?
All quiet. Go on in.
Here, this one's good.
Can you tell me who's in charge here?
We do everything the gurus tell us.
Give me a sip.
It's our duty to serve them.
Who are you?
The swamp is a lot bigger in the remake.
Right after our Kor Kalam,
First of all, you
Kor Angar, and a few
have to go
others.
a bit deeper inside the swamp before the camp even starts with the gate. And then it's just bigger entirely. And the temple is a bit further away. The beach near the ocean, it's so much bigger. There's a lot of extra content there. And then the depth of the swamp with the swamp sharks and stuff, that's also been expanded. So compared to the remake, when I'm looking at the swamp in the original, it's so empty. I can see stuff. Barely any trees. It's crazy.
So, who should we speak now to?
So we want to speak to Lester here.
Okay.
And if we let him to show us around the camp, he will actually tell us the secret of how to get Baal Namib's attention here,
I'm Lester.
who is one of the 5 gurus that we need to make happy if we want to join this camp. And it's quests, so experience as well.
Tell me something
So
about
I'll
the Brotherhood.
ask,
Such as?
how can I find my way around the camp?
What's the
And
deal
let's
with those
see,
herbs everyone here smokes? The swamp.
where do we go?
It's an herb that grows here in the swamp. We smoke it because it opens our
I have
minds to the
4 options here.
Honestly, though, most folk outside the
Wait
Brotherhood
for
don't
me.
care much about its
Yeah,
spiritual
I
properties.
think you only
They
have
just smoke it
3
because it takes the edge
potentially.
off. It's a shame, really, but at least it
There's
means
for sure
we
the
get to
temple,
trade the
the
herbs for wares
smithy,
from the other camps and spread the sleepers' word.
and then
What exactly is this sleeper?
I have Alchemy Lab and Tutors. And I feel like one of those was not offered to me in the remake.
Told him that if we help him return to the world, he will grant us freedom. And you believe that? Well, let's put it this way.
And I think also that they sort of moved things around in the camp, because I feel like the smithy and Fortuno's booth, where he gives you free wheat, they're quite close to each other. And also Korkalom, actually. He's also directly there. He's also much more accessible in the remake, because he actually has a staircase leading to him, so you don't have to climb those fucking ladders.
They're extremely powerful, literally and figuratively speaking. Now, if the gurus are the minds, the Templars are the muscle. They are hard-trained warriors with an indomitable will, and some of them have also been blessed with the Sleeper's magic. Finally, there's us, the novices. I suppose you could say we're the hands that keep our community running. Some novices are content where they are, while others eventually become Templars or gurus. What exactly is this sleeper? This sleeper.
By the way, so did Bald Parvez die, or did he survive for you?
He survived.
And told him that if we help him return
and did
to the
you
world,
steal his
he will
mace?
grant us freedom.
No.
And you believe that? Well, let's put it this way. 2 years in this hellhole of a colony, open your
Well,
mind
if
to
his
the
health was low, it was a
And
good
the sleeper
opportunity
is
to
powerful.
steal it.
That is
It's a
No,
really good mace.
he was full health. I don't know how.
We're all just a bunch
Oh,
of
really?
lunatics,
Yeah.
But let me tell you, the visions he sends us are as real as the magic he gives to our
Maybe they
gurus
patched
and
it.
Templars.
Maybe they made them more resistant.
Okay. Can you help me find the?
Can you help me find my way
okay.
around?
Yeah.
Why not? I'm done for the day. Where do you want to go?
I want to see what options you have.
I'm looking for Smithy Temple. Someone can teach me Karkalu. I have 4.
Ah, okay, so yeah, so they're the same, but they're labeled a bit better in the remake.
So, what should we choose?
I would choose Tutors, because I would like to find one of the other Baals as well. Now I don't remember their names, because their names are really silly. Baal Orun, I think. It's the guy who has the quest where he's looking for a new recruit, which is Dusty the Digger in the old camp, and he has a friend Melvin who is already here in the swamp. And you need to talk to them first, so that you can then escort Dusty to the swamp and finish the quest. So if we talk with the Baal and with Melvin here, then we set up the quest for later, and we can complete it.
Okay, so someone who can teach me.
Someone who can teach me. Sure thing. Follow me.
Hey,
And these 2 quests are the only ones that we have the power to finish right now, because we cannot go into the swamp until we are capable of killing bloodflies, because the swamp is full of bloodflies. And there's a quest that asks us to actually kill some. And
Oh, you weren't joking, were you?
you know,
Take it easy. All right.
okay, this confirmed my suspicion that the layout is actually really different.
Training grounds. If you're not back in a bit, I'll just head back to Baal Namib.
Okay, so
Because look at this. Look where you are, and look where I am, how it looks. It's night and day. Because this place in the original, there is this big crossroad in the middle of the camp.
Two of us are gonna have a lot of fun together, right?
Whereas in the remake, they made it a bit more, I don't want to say linear, because that word has bad connotations, but it's basically the truth. The two Baals that are teaching some novices, they're closer to each other and they're sort of in a line. They have these platforms that are quite directly connected, and so you can follow in a line and then you will eventually find the smithy. And the Templar platform is way back further towards the swamp on a separate little island, whereas in the original it is actually directly above Balkadar here. So it's much more compressed in the original.
Okay, so we should talk with Bal here.
No, this is Balkadar, and he has the quest where you need to cast the sleep spell on one of the novices here, and then he will notice you. But we don't have the sleep spell, and you can loot it somewhere, but sort of, let's say, the intended way is that when you finish one of the other quests here, you will get a sleep scroll as a reward, and then you can use it for this quest. So we are looking for another Baal, who's gonna be a bit further up. For me, he's here. It is... oh, it's Baal Tondral. That's the name.
I'm at the
I
smithy.
see you made
here.
it to the smithy.
So not here. Maybe through here. This one?
Yeah.
You look like a man who has not yet surrendered his life to the Ore Barons. No, you look like a seeker. Someone on a quest to find the one true faith. Oh yes, every night you feel it. That fire in your soul stealing your rest. But it is a welcome fire, for without it, you would have never begun to doubt the lies of the Ore Barons, for that is all they are. Lies, meant to dominate the spirits of the weak-willed, but not you, no. Your faith is stronger than their lies will ever be. So I say surrender. Surrender to your relentless longing for freedom, and don't let them tell you it's in vain. No, let it guide your spirit. Let it fill you like a blaze of gold. And yes, I can feel your fear. There is no other way. For to deny your longing means to deny your soul. Stop living in the shadow of your fears. The sleeper will awaken, and he will grant you the freedom you've been longing for, just as he will sweep away all the unbelievers. Like filth, washed away by the wrath of a deluge, he will wipe them all from the face of this earth. And oh, they will weep, they will beg, and they will repent, but by then it will be too late. They will pay the price for their ignorance, and they will pay it in blood.
Hey, you spoke to me. Does that mean I can talk to you now?
Ah, so you've familiarized yourself with our rules. Good. I sense great spiritual potential within you. Yes, you could become a valuable member of our community. That is why I spoke to you, to give you a chance to prove yourself.
How can I prove myself to you?
By providing what the Brotherhood needs the most. New souls to join our ranks. If you manage to persuade a worthy man to join our camp, you have proven your will to contribute to our cause.
Why do you need new recruits so badly?
Because the Sleeper revealed to our master that he has an important message for us. The problem is, he is not yet at his full strength. So he needs our strength to help him connect to our minds.
That would be this ritual you're preparing?
So you've heard about it. Yes. The Great Awakening.
Right.
It's a ritual
I
that
have
will open
been
our
given
minds
the
to our
quest.
Lord. And the more souls who partake, the more glorious
Now,
it will be. If you want to know
I should
more,
find
go to the
Melvin,
Temple Square.
who is not
Any idea where I
here.
can find potential recruits?
The
Interestingly.
old camp is a good starting point. There's plenty of men there who have tired from the Ore Baron's fear-mongering and lies. They just need a push in the right direction. As for the new
I
camp,
think for
I
you
wouldn't waste
he
my time.
is.
The
Or am
men
I
there are
wrong
nothing
about
but
that?
Barbarians.
Any idea where I can find potential recruits?
The old camp is a good starting point. There's plenty of men there who have tired from the Ore Baron's. As for the new camp, I wouldn't waste my time.
Oh. But I don't get the quest.
You know what?
Ah,
I'll do you a favour and put in a good word.
is here Melvin, no?
You're not from here, are you?
Is it that obvious?
Well, the hair, the clothes.
Right. Anyway, it won't be like that much longer. Bartondral says that he's impressed by my devotion and that he's going to tell Cor Colom I'm worthy of the novitiate. I will be.
I'm guessing you used to be a digger.
Ha! Slaves more like it. I worked my hands bloody for Gomez and his cronies, and all for what? A bowl of that fucking stew and some rancid beer. They're so lost, all of them. But they'll get their reckoning soon.
It's interesting that he's in a different location in the original.
You actually believe all that stuff?
Of course I do. I heard the sleeper whispering to me in my dreams. He is here, and he will awaken.
Bartondral told me to find a new recruit, and that the old camp is a good place to start. Can you think of anyone?
Oh, yeah, I can. Dusty. He actually meant to come with me, but then he got cold feet. I figured it's better that way, because the sleeper ain't spoken to him like he spoke to me. But who knows, maybe that's changed. I say, try your luck. Any soul we can save is a victory.
Okay. So we go to the old camp, or we still need to do some things here.
I forgot to mention, when we did the escort with Lester, that we need to talk to him, because that's how he gives us the trick with talking to Bal Namib.
So I need to go back to talk with Lester.
Yeah, I need to find Lester. He's either gonna be standing where you left him, or he already went back to the gate. So you need to do escort to some other location, so that he's away from his master.
Okay, he's here. So, what do I need to ask him?
I guess I want to join. Something to get him talking. I had it immediately as an extra option.
Then you'll have to convince Cor Colom, Master Iberion's right hand. He decides who gets in and who doesn't. He's a busy man, no?
It's actually going to be interesting to see if you get the option immediately.
So I'll have to convince the other gurus first.
Exactly.
It's all just idle gossip.
How do I?
Yeah, they're leading you through all the dialogue options first before giving you the option. Whereas in the original, you just get an extra option, and you don't have to listen to all this exposition.
To make an impression. You just have to find it.
How do I get your master?
Yeah, there we go.
Simple. You have to know what he wants to hear.
Which is?
A show of faith. Here's what we're gonna do. Next time we're in his vicinity, come talk to me. You see, Bal Namib has been worried lately because plenty of the new guys still pray to Innos or Adnos rather than just the sleeper. That's why you will tell me that you had a vision, a glorious one, that made you come here and renounce the old gods. Make a show of it, and don't hold back. The man loves a good conversion story. You think you can manage that?
Not a problem.
There's still something to drink.
How do I recognize the gurus? By the title? What? Oh no, Baal is just... It's hard to explain. Just look for the stern men with the fancy robes. You'll manage.
Thanks, Lester.
Sure.
Okay. Where do I go now?
You know, you're my best mate. Handled in the good old days.
Now, we're basically done here. As long as, or the moment Lester gets back the gate, we can trigger the dialogue with the with the trick that he's prepared with you to impress Baal Namib.
Okay, he already told me. But where do I need to go to trigger that?
Back to the entrance, basically.
Oh, okay.
It's where Baal Namib stands all day. Meanwhile, I went to the smithy to sell some stuff, and I found that Darian is selling crude sword. Wait a minute, why should I buy the crude sword? I can make one. Because in the original, you don't need to learn anything in order to make swords. So I'll buy raw steel and I'll just forge it myself. And it's gonna save me like $50.
I'm completely lost. I don't know how to get onto the entrance now.
Hey, what?
Okay, forging is finished and I have a crude sword.
Okay, Balkadar, no?
No.
Baal Namib. Oh, sorry.
Yes.
Is this way? No.
Getting lost in the swamp camp is core part of the Gothic experience. Remembered I still need to find Melvin. There he is in the original. He's listening to Joru instead. Joru is the wannabe Baal. He's not actually a Baal.
Man, I don't know where I need to go.
And you can see the water, which means you're at the edge. So you're sort of in the right place. You just need to go in one of the directions. I think this way is the right direction.
You mean for what? Oh.
Yeah. This feels right. I think you'll find the gate eventually. If you just stick to the left.
You know,
Nobody ever asks me.
joking, were you?
Okay. And now
Yeah,
I will talk with Lester, no?
Friend, there you are.
Ah, my friend, there you are.
Brother Lester,
I renounced the old gods.
What? How did that come to pass?
I had a vision, Brother Lester. The sleeper spoke to me.
Incredible. What did he tell you?
He said, find the swamp camp and join the noble brotherhood.
What wisdom! You should rejoice. Few are those whom the sleeper blesses thus.
So, the sleeper sent you a vision. Hope you understand what a great privilege has been bestowed upon you. Tell me, stranger, is it truly your wish to join the Brotherhood?
Yes.
The Brotherhood.
I wish to follow the path of the sleeper.
Very well. Then go find Korkalam and tell him Baal Namib says he found a true believer.
I need a better armor.
Sorry, stranger. I can't help you.
I should go.
Okay.
Just a pig in fancy clothes and it's still gonna
I
stink.
propose to save here
The two of us
because getting too late for me. When
How much
we'll,
XP did you get?
let me check.
I got 250.
I don't know how much I got for this one. I have 1.8k. You have for sure more.
Yeah.
So
I have 600 more.
we'll
Because I killed more enemies. Or Baal Parves killed some more enemies for me. No, there's one more thing you can do in the swamp camp. And you can find Fortuno and you can get some wheat for free.
Okay.
The best way to find Fortuno is either ask Lester to escort you to the smithy, or find him yourself.
So when should we continue, Kovic?
Ah, you're already thinking about.
Yeah, I need to get up very early tomorrow.
I see. All right.
So basically this week I will not be available. Maybe on Sunday, if it's okay for you. If not, some day next week.
Yeah, probably next week.
Okay, let's leave it to Tuesday also. Next Tuesday.
Yeah, Tuesday is fine.
Okay. I think it's pretty interesting. It will be very long. Maybe we'll do a longer stream, at least 3 hours next time to make progress, and we'll see how it goes. So thank you everyone for joining us tonight, Mr. Edgar.
Last
Blue
thing for today,
screen.
we should look at the poll.
You want me to go?
It's still tied.
Ah, okay. Then it will be decided between those two. So this is the sleeper and the old camp.
Yes.
The sleeper and the old camp will have only 2 options next time.
A runoff. I like
Yeah. So thank you, Mr. Edgar, Blue Screen, Rulesmaker, Antonius, CTR 55, Silvio, and Kone, and all the other lurkers. Thank you for joining us tonight. Thanks, Kovic, for joining me with playing Gothic Classic on your PC. I hope it was interesting to see all those differences live as we go through the game. And yeah, we'll continue next week on Tuesday but probably on Sunday we'll have the last Tomb Raider unfinished business stream, because we are very close to the end with Neko. Good night, everyone. See you next time. Bye bye.
Night.